Most local businesses are not taken out by one huge disaster. They're worn down and blindsided by smaller, everyday disruptions, the things that break your week, just not your year. It might be an internet or phone outage in the middle of the day, a payment system that suddenly will not work, a key person out when you need them the most, or delivery that does not show up. None of these make the news, but they can quietly cost you time, money, and customers. I'm Warren with the Porters of Porter, and welcome to our channel, Everyday Business Resilience. I work with small and mid-sized businesses to get ready for those kinds of problems before they hit, so you're not guessing on your worst day. In this video, I'm going to walk through 10 everyday disruptions I see over and over again in local businesses. Some are technology problems, some are people and operations problems, but they all do the same thing. They stop you from serving customers and they cost you money. As you listen, notice which ones you have already lived through and which ones would hurt you the most if they happen tomorrow. About halfway through, I will ask you one simple question of the month so you can check in on where your business is and how it really stands today. So let's get started. Number 1, internet and phone outages during business hours. When your internet or phones go down, even for a short time, your ability to take orders, process payments, and talk to customers can disappear. A 1-hour outage during peak time can mean lost sales you never recover and frustrated customers who cannot reach you. It is one of the simplest tests of whether your business is truly outage ready or not. 2, point of sale and payment systems that fail at the worst moment. If your only card terminal dies, your tablet will not turn on, or your payment app crashes. You may be open, but unable to get paid. Staff may not know whether to turn people away, write things down, or try to take payments later. A tiny piece of hardware can turn into a real revenue outage and a customer trust problem. 3, data loss and no reliable tested backup. Many businesses keep critical information, customer records, invoices, inventories, schedules in one place with no real backup or restore plan. A lost laptop, corrupted file, or a locked account can wipe out years of history in a moment. While you scramble to recreate what you can, your team is stuck guessing about who is scheduled, what is ordered, and what is owed. Number 4, phishing and fake messages that trick staff. Deceptive emails or messages that look legitimate or designed to steal passwords, money, or information. One rushed click from a busy team member can lead to an account lockout, fraudulent charges, or malware that slows everything down. It starts as a computer problem, but quickly becomes a business problem that costs time and focus. 5, a key person dependency with no cross-training. In a lot of businesses, only one person knows how to close the books, run payroll, manage the schedule, deal with vendors, or access key systems. When that person is sick, leaves, or is simply unavailable, basic functions grind to a halt. Risk is mostly invisible until something goes wrong, and then everyone feels it at once. So let's pause for a second. As you hear these examples, you may already be seeing a pattern in your own business. The goal is not to fix everything at once. The goal is to spot the 2 or 3 places where a small amount of planning would make the biggest differences the next time something breaks. Before we go into the next 5, I want to ask you one quick question. This is the question of the month. We started this list with something very simple, internet and phone outage. So here's my question for you. If your internet and phones went down for half a day tomorrow, which of these feel most true for your business? I'm going to give you 4 options. Option A, we would be fully stuck. We could not really operate until everything came back. B, we could operate in a limited way, but it would be stressful and messy. C, we have a backup plan, but I'm not sure if it would actually work. And D, we have a clear, tested plan. It would be frustrating, but we would keep going. I've included that question with a link in the description down below. Take 10 seconds and answer honestly. It's a simple gut check on where you really are today. Then in future videos, I will share what most owners say and what that tells me about where real risks really are. Okay, back to our list. Number 6, supply and delivery disruptions that choke operations. Many businesses depend on a small number of suppliers for critical items. When a key delivery is late or missing, restaurants cannot serve certain dishes, clinics have to reschedule, and retailers are left with empty shelves. Without backup suppliers, a bit of extra stock, and a simple customer communication plan, One missed truck can hurt both revenue and reputation. 7. Facility and utility outages that make the space unusable. Even if your people are ready and your systems work, you cannot operate without a safe, reliable space. A localized power outage, burst pipe, broken door, or failed air conditioning on a very hot day can force closure. Without a plan for temporary operations or fast restorations, you may be closed for longer than you really need to be. 8. Cash flow shock from even short disruptions. Most small and mid-sized businesses operate on thin margins and limited reserves. A few days of reduced income can make it harder to cover payroll, rent, or loan payments. A disruption that should have been a one-week inconvenience can become a multi-month financial drag if there is no plan for how to handle the money side of an outage. 9. No simple first-hour playbook when something goes wrong. When the internet fails, the power goes out, or a key person is missing, people often freeze or immediately look for the owner. Valuable time gets lost asking basic questions. Do we close? Who do we call? What do we tell the customers? Having a short, written first-hour playbook turns that first hour from confusion and guessing into calm action. Number 10. Leadership blind spots and no clear way to measure readiness. Many owners have a general sense that we should be more prepared, but no clear picture of where they are strong or where they're weak. Without a simple way to measure readiness, decisions are reactive and based on gut feelings. A plain English view of where you stand is often the difference between planning in time and wishing you had planned sooner. We've just walked through 10 everyday disruptions that quietly hurt local businesses. Most owners I talk with have already experienced several of these. There are usually one or two that would really put them under pressure if they happened again tomorrow. The good news is that this does not have to be overwhelming. You do not have to fix everything at once, and you do not have to become an expert at technology or emergency management. Real progress comes from seeing where you're exposed, choosing one or two high-impact moves, and giving your team a clear first-hour plan for when something breaks. This is the work I do with local businesses, helping you see which of these disruptions are the most relevant for your situation, and building a simple, realistic plan that fits how you actually operate. It's not generic, it's based off of your business. If you've not done it yet, please take 10 seconds and answer the question linked in the description below. The one about what would really happen if your internet and phones went down for half a day. Your honest answer to that one question tells you a lot about your starting point. If you want to go one step further than that, there are 2 easy ways to get started. You can take the free Small Business Resilience Mini Assessment. It takes 2 to 3 minutes and gives you a plain English snapshot of how ready your business is today. Or you can schedule a short resilience check-in call with me. We will walk through where disruptions have already hurt you and where they might in the future. And you will leave with 1 or 2 practical next steps. Even if we do not work together beyond that, you'll still have the information to use. You stay in control of the process. My goal is to give you clarity and a path forward, not pressure you. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to this channel and give the video a quick like. I'll be sharing more short, plain English videos on everyday disruptions and how to keep your business steady when things get sideways. Thank you for watching and taking your time in your business serious enough to think about this before the next disruption hits. I appreciate your time. Take care.